Today to celebrate one of life's great moments, and that is to give recognition to the worth and beauty of love and marriage, and to add our best wishes to the words which shall unite Jim and Marsha. Now, I met with Marsha to plan this ceremony. Jim was away, working hard somewhere, fingers to the bone and all that stuff, but I took the opportunity to inquire as to their story. For every relationship has a story, and I love those stories, being a marriage commission. Now, please remember, I've only heard one side of this story, so you'll have to question him if you want to check for sure. But I heard a romantic tale of a couple meeting first while shoveling snow on their respective driveways. Now, Marsha noticed, and not for the first time, I understand, the handsome man across the street. That would be me. Now, to her surprise, on this day, he spoke to her. And he said something like this. He said, "Hi, Marsha. You don't know me, but our kids are friends, and I'm going to be away for a bit. And I want you to let me know if the kids are partying when I'm gone." Isn't that great? So phone numbers were exchanged. I think it was all a ruse by Jim, but phone numbers were exchanged, and great pickup line. Evidently, heart rates were elevated across the street, maybe on both sides of the street. Shortly thereafter, Jim knocked on Marsha's door, eager to continue the discussion. Now, Jim, clearly a man of action and good sense, I would add, soon asked Marsha for a date, and the die was cast. Now, Marsha told me that she knew when they first talked on that fateful day, the flutters in her heart told her this was the man for her. So I guess, well, there's a wasp, he likes you too. Over time, their love grew to the point where they realized they had an enduring future together, and so here we are today. Now, before we proceed with the wedding vows, let us consider not just this event today, the wedding of Marsha and Jim, but the rest of their lives together, their marriage. In their time together, Marsha and Jim have learned to live in harmony, that being one of the great challenges of life, and it's the shared goal of married life. So, wedding guests, Marsha and Jim wish for their union of hearts to be formalized in a celebration with you here today. To all present today, I extend my congratulations on the part that you have played in bringing these individuals of strong purpose to this point in time. Brett, Chris, and the 3 Ks, as I've written them here, Kelly, Kate, and Kim, and all those beautiful grandchildren that are gathered today. You're very important to the lives of these two. So I now ask, who presents this woman, Marsha, to be married to Jim Cogswell?
I do.
Thank you, Brett. That being the case, let us proceed. Jim and Marsha. In our rapidly changing world, there is one thing that must remain sacred and constant, and that is an agreement between two people. Today, we celebrate a sacred agreement between the two of you. Your marriage is not only a blessing to you, but obviously to all these around you, and through them to our world, because the two of you together as a team make each of you stand forth more strongly in the world. Jim, would you please repeat after me these words? I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly
declare that I do not know of any lawful impediment. By I, James Darrell Cogswell, may not be joined in matrimony to Marsha Joanne Lutz. Good job. Thank you. Marsha, I do solemnly declare that I do not know of any lawful impediment. Of any lawful impediment. Also unlawful impediments, but that's another story. Why I, Marsha Joanne Lutz, may not be joined in matrimony to James Darrell Cogswell. Jim, do you choose to take this journey through life with Marsha with the honesty and sincerity this commitment requires in both good and challenging times? And do you pledge to do so with the love that will make for a wonderful life together? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
Marsha, do you choose to take this journey through life with Jim with the honesty and sincerity this commitment requires in both good and challenging times? And do you pledge to do so with the love that will make for a wonderful life together? So I'll then call on you to express yourselves using the words you have chosen, if you wish to. And Marsha, would you go first, please? Just give me a second. Would you like to pass this over to Claire, and then you can hold both hands as you speak to each other?
Several times I had things written down, but there aren't enough words to explain how much I love you. So I'm just going to say that in the last 12 years of my life, I've had more happiness than people have in a lifetime. I love you. That's all.
Thank you. Jim, do you have anything you wish to say?
Ditto. I've loved you since the meeting on the sidewalk, and I love you till they put me on the other side of this grass. I'll spend the rest of my life with you, and I love you.
Well done. Thank you. So, having spoken your vows, I ask that you now exchange rings. Rings have been symbols of love throughout the ages. The circle represents continuity of life, love, and commitment. Your wedding rings are special because they tell the world, when you wear them, that each of you, even in your uniqueness, has chosen to be united and to allow this other person to enhance who you are. So I'm asking that you exchange these rings. Are you? There we go. He got him. Good job. Protector. I ask that you exchange these rings as a symbol and a confirmation of the vows that you have just made. So, Jim, would you please take Marsha's ring? Oh, sorry, backwards. Get one that fits. Yes. Place the ring on her finger, and then holding the ring, say after me, as you speak to Marsha. With this ring as a symbol of my love for you,
With this ring as a symbol of my love for you,
I call upon those persons present
I call upon those persons present
to witness that I, Jim,
to witness that I, Jim,
take you, Marsha,
take you, Marsha,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
be my lawful wedded wife.
Well done. Now, Marsha, if you would take Jim's ring, please. Got that one right. There's only one left. Place the ring on his finger, and then holding the ring, say after me. With this ring as a symbol of my love for you, I call upon those persons present to witness that I, Marsha, take you, Jim, to be my lawful wedded husband. Hold your hands together. All of us gathered here with you rejoice in the life that you will share. May the path you've chosen to travel together be filled with the joy, the warmth, and the support that comes from loving and caring for each other. May you laugh together in joy, grieve together in sorrow, and grow together in love. Marsha and Jim, you have consented in marriage and declared yourselves today before friends and family. You've exchanged rings as symbols of your love and commitment, and you've joined your hands to accept the other. I am now delighted and honored to pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. So we'll take a moment for the signing. Please.
Along the train,